In closing, I'm in too deep. I shouted my frustrations at a volcano when it blew back a sea breeze. Salty taste of regret. Yes, I've had to grow. I've had to pull myself by the straps of my cup boots, let my toes grow through the struggle akin to roots. I've had to water my hope for so long that Pandora's jar was flooded. Trees of ambition grew out of my dreads with fruits that taste of achieved goals. I've had to grow out of these boots. Walking this path has left my soul worn, but heart strong, feet anointed, and perspective long. I've composed my mistakes to art and let them compost the roots of my defeat. I've had to grow. See, in between these blinks, I see history manifest realities that confound me with a tailor-made dimension that left my story bespoken. These threads of realities are backstage onto my skin. The calls of ancestors echo with every breath. I spoke to a sage from the ages of Mansards and conquistadors with a blink, and she told me my melanin is the memories of miracles they want to erase. My stature is the landmark that wants to deface. So I took the sands of time and rubbed them against my skin, and one pool echoed of lost love between two continents. Another professed the prophetic prose of powerful progeny that will push the paradox of the apple in the tree and turn it to the wasp and the fig. The fates use my skin to foresee the fate of humankind. You see, these stitches were done by the all-seeing blind. See, so I find the eye and eye to bleed the future so my skin can shine. You see, this skin is a tapestry of love, power, conquering, perseverance, calamity. Now, before I blink and you're gone, I implore you to choose a pole. Right? See, the words of our stories always have a essence. We dance between the profane and profound, the paradox and the prolific. Our connection to emotions always remain explicit with inside jokes that left our spirits in stitches. See, I covered myself and let ego play with the mysteries of my indecencies. The night sky on my back only reflects the tranquil I feel when your voice turns history to asunder. Question to answers, presence to possibilities, and worries to wonder. Your soul's nocturnal melody reaches the pieces of stars that form an entity that has been formed with a breath it's never taken, shedding years of isolation. Time became a chrysalis lined with a cocktail of fear and complacency that capitulated my lucidity. It hardened with every experience, every backwards logic and every sentiment. I found myself diving into a sea I've never seen, and in between these blinks I struggled to believe it was me, running from me. See, in this underwater necropolis, he screamed that I was the living Atlantis that God gathered in. In me, Shango went from Zeus to Odin to Oberon to Ra, back to Anansi. In me, Puck, Trick, Loki, and Set exposed the truth to tough on my skin that looks like a midsummer night's dream. In me, intertwined with the divine, I saw the light in between peace and cracked on the chrysalis of my own mind. I heard my own voice echo with the absence of ego. He told me I abandoned the myth I started and drowned my burdens with uncertain yearnings and beckoned by the Archer's calling. See, myself held me in a necropolis for a funeral of who I was, but I was invited to this swim to mourn who I am, isolating everything of myself and know nothing of the world and myself in. So I crack this line conundrum of this chrysalis and get the fix of whatever the fuck I owe myself. Thank you.